A small conducting spherical shell with the inner radius A and the outer radius B is concentric with a larger conducting spherical shell with the inner radius C and the outer radius D. The inner shell has a total charge of plus 2q and the outer shell has a charge plus 4q. Calculate the electric field in terms of q and the distance r from the common center of the two shells for r less than a, r in between a and b, and so r in between b and c, r in between c and d, and for r greater than d. So let us see this. So here we have this is one shell. Okay, so a conducting shell. So inside the material of this conducting shell, there won't be electric charge and also there won't be electric field. So what is the total charge given to this inner shell 2q, and what is the inner radius a, what is the outer radius b? So similarly, so it is concentric. Similarly we have to take one more concentric shell. So okay. So the inner radius of this is c and outer radius is, so it has a total charge of plus 4q. So if I consider one point here, so for r less than a, for r less than a, for r less than a, here we will not have any charge. So at this point, O is the common center at this point. So if I construct one Gaussian surface, so that Gaussian surface will not include any charge. So for r less than a, so electric field will be 0. Then for r in between a and b, that means here, somewhere here, inside the material of the inner shell. So for a less than or less than b, so when the point is inside the material of the inner shell, so since it is a conducting shell, inside the material of the conductor, so electric charge will not be there, and also electric field also will not be there. So even if you construct a Gaussian surface here, even if you construct a Gaussian surface, so it will not include, it will not enclose any charge. It will not enclose any charge. And also electric field, so inside the metal of the conductor will be 0 in electrostatic conditions. So here it will be 0. Now what if I take a point over here? So there is this point, the distance of this point from the center, common center is greater than b. So that is uh, for b less than or less than c. So if the point lies in between b and c, then here if we construct one Gaussian surface passing through that point, so this Gaussian surface will enclose the total charge on the inner shell. What is the total charge on the inner shell? 2q. So already I told you that it may be a conducting or non-conducting shell. So for an outside point, it behaves like a point charge placed at the center. So when you place a point charge 2q at the center, so what would be the electric field at this distance? So it will be electric field, or else you can apply Gauss's theorem also, you get the same result. So E equal to K 2q divided by R square. So this is the electric field at that point. So again, if I consider one point here, that is in between C and D. So uh, for C less than or less than D, again this point belongs to the material of the conductor. Here no electric charge and also no electric field. So electric field will be 0. So even if you have charges outside that material or inside that material, but electric field will still be 0 inside the material of the conductor. So once we come out of this, So once we come out of this, that is here, if this is the outside point, if this is the point that is for r greater than d, then this 4q charge and 2q charge both behave like point charges placed at the common center. Then what will be the electric field at a point outside of the two shells? It will be K6Q divided by R square. So this is how you have to solve it.